Alright, good morning everybody. We're here at Fitness Together Mission Hills. We're going to talk to you and demonstrate the bent over row. This is a really great exercise for everybody, and we have progressions that make this exercise doable for everybody, no matter what your exercise history, your health status is. Anyone can do this. So we're going to go ahead and we're just going to start, and we're going to talk a little bit about our foot position. So we want our feet shoulder width apart, going to be pointed straight forward. And now the next thing, and this is going to be the most important part of this, is we're going to go ahead and we're going to take our hips and we're going to stick them straight back towards that wall. So if we notice right here, that's going to be the first part of this motion. Good. And then now, just like we're bowing, we're going to take our hips, chest and head are going to stay up, and we're just going to let that rock forward. And now we're going to have her rock forward until she's right there. And now we have a nice tabletop back, so that's exactly what we're looking for. And now we're going to go ahead and we're going to rotate our knuckles down to the floor. And what this does is when we row, this is going to make sure that our elbows go right up into our armpits, and everything's going to follow right behind that. And that bar is going to end up right at our sternum, right in the middle of her chest. And now even just holding this position right here, she's getting a lot of good lower back strength in there. So we're really strengthening that lumbar spine, and keeping that chest and head up is going to really make sure that she's building a lot of flexibility in that thoracic spine, or middle of her back. So now we're going to go knuckles down to the floor. Perfect. And we're just going to go ahead and get a couple of reps. So go ahead and row right up to your chest. Good. So now what we're going to do is we're going to exhale as we pull and inhale as we let that weight lower. So let's get one more. Good. And now a common mistake with this exercise is a lot of people try to get momentum into it, and you start using your lower back and you try to go down and meet the weight. So we're going to go ahead and show you a couple bad reps here. Yep, right there. So you see she's using her back to pull up, and then she's going down to catch the weight. That's a really ballistic movement for your lower back, and that just risks a lot of injury. So the whole key here, you go ahead and stand on up, is we're going to keep our core nice and tight, lower back's going to stay nice and sturdy, and that's going to be super important. So now that we're getting a little bit stronger, we're going to go ahead and we're going to trade in our broomstick, PVC pipe, whatever we have, for a couple of dumbbells. And the dumbbells are awesome too, because there's all different sizes, so no matter how strong you are, you could go ahead and use the dumbbells. We have a lot of different options that we could also use with the dumbbells. We could play with our grip a little bit, do a single arm kind of thing. So we're going to go ahead and go right back into that progression. So we're going to go hips back towards the wall, get into that nice powerful stance here, and then we're just going to go ahead and get a couple regular ones. Good. Exhaling as we pull, inhale on the way down, right to there. And now we'll go ahead and go to a neutral grip and do single arm. So do one arm at a time. So this is where it starts getting fun, is we can just have a couple different options, change it up a little bit. All right, perfect. There we go. And now we'll go ahead and trade that in. And now we usually see mostly, we got athletes or just you're a little bit more experienced weightlifter. I mean, we have a lot of people even through their mid-50s that still handle the Olympic bar, and that's perfect. We got some pretty experienced people in here. But now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead, we're going to get that same shoulder width grip. We're going to come right on up, and now we're going to go hips back. Yep, going right back into that position. And this one, we really want our knuckles down. We really want to make sure we're rowing right to our chest. So go ahead, we're going to get a couple of rows. And when we row right into our chest, we're activating a lot of musculature of our upper back. So we're hitting those teres muscles, our rhomboids, and those big trapezius muscles. So this is truly the king of the back and bicep exercises. So you could go ahead and set that down. Perfect. So yep, if you're going to do something for your back and biceps, this is definitely the one to go to. Thanks for checking out our video, and remember, at Fitness Together, one-on-one gets it done.